All right, there we go. Okay, welcome everybody to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dee Dee, and this is easy fun. Actually, it's a calendar that I got that has nice bold graphics on it with good colors that pull my camera lighting into submission. So, anyway, this is my new camera focus thing. But I do have some Happy Mail cards to show from Zandra, and Paula sent a few. And I wanted to say thanks to Paula, as did Cam already. Uh, she sent him some Copic markers, and I forwarded them to him already. Got them yesterday, so here he is, thrilled with his Copic markers. So there he is, saying thanks, Paula. And I took another one there. I just these were on FaceTime. I just took a couple pictures on FaceTime while talking to him. So anyway, but I thought we could maybe draw. I have to do some animal commissions, so I need to get my hand practiced up again for doing some animals instead of like people. Not that you really, drawing's drawing for me, but I still just like to get in the animal mood when I'm going to draw animals, pets. And so, and then maybe I picked a couple color book pages or books, because people have been asking me to color in the time chamber and the ocean one again. So I do have a list of requests for different color book pages. I have a busy weekend coming up. My mom and Ken are coming up Monday. They'll be here Monday. So either next Tuesday or Wednesday. I told Mom, I said, Mom, I want to stream with you either Tuesday or Wednesday. I said, we could do scrapbooking. She goes, I bought color books. I brought my color books. So it's like, okay, Mom, we're going to color. She didn't say it mean or anything. I mean, she was just, it was just funny though that, I always just assumed she'd want to do scrapbooking because that's what we always do when she's here. But oh no, I got her into scrapbooking, but she's in the color book mode trend now. And you all know her favorite one is the Mary Englebright. So she'll probably be bringing the Mary Englebright. I don't know what ones. You've been working on the Willowware page in Time Chamber. All right, I'll look. I'll flip through it in a little bit, Judy. Thanks everybody for being here. Our Carrie is at our cousin's house, so she's not here to mod. So we have Janet and Jean modding for us. So you got to watch them. Eileen, I don't know. Eileen's been. I guess it's just been early. I haven't seen Eileen up early lately. Oh, no, I didn't know, Sandy. Okay. I didn't know where, I haven't heard anything else. So I've been kind of busy the last few days. If y'all didn't know, we lost our Walter, my 17-year-old cat. Let's see, what do I have a picture of him on the iPad? I think I have a picture of him on the iPad. No, I think it's on my iPhone. So I need to I can't show you the pictures on my iPhone. It flashes out my camera. The iPad does not do that for some reason. But if y'all follow me on Facebook, I did post a picture of Walter on Facebook, and got so many people saying, condolences for little Walter. But, we had him for 17 years. And other than one, like some little infection that he had in his mouth one time, he's been healthy for 17 years. So I can't, I mean, it's sad to lose him, and I still walk around the house looking for him. But, I can't be really sad because he never suffered or anything like that. So, oh, you were talking about your mom. Oh, yes, my mom moving on from scrapbooking. Okay. Sorry, Sandy. There's like a 30-second lag. So by the time I'm talking about something else, the chat's 30 seconds behind. Thanks, Sandy, for clarifying that, though. Okay, so let me start with showing some cards. Let me show the ones that Paula sent, and she did send a little thing for a giveaway. She put this in an envelope. So look, she sent a little color book. And she even put it, look, the exact size envelope that it needs to be mailed in. A little color joy color book. And so I like this. It's so cute. It's also got some of the pictures colored for you so you get ideas if you're a newbie colorer. I don't know that any of us are newbies here at coloring, but I thought this was so cute. It's just such a nice, handy little size. So we'll do a giveaway with this. And yeah, Thanks, Paula, for sharing. Isn't that awesome, guys? It's so handy. It's just so handy. So we'll do a little giveaway with that. And then she sent Cam those markers, and then she sent these cards, and she sent me a nice letter. She sent me a real nice note, and she had all the cards wrapped up here. I've just glanced. I try to do some like showing of the happy mail that I get to share with you guys with like here live. So it's a surprise to me too. So, hi, Dragon Slayer. You got the card too from Sammy Jammy. Yeah, everybody's getting some Sammy Jammy cards. Okay, yeah, Jan, if you'll remod Jean for me. And open links too. I don't think I open links. So what she's done is she sent us some of the Joey plated cards that she's made, and they're blank, which is nice too. I mean, I love the birthday cards too, but it's nice to have some blank ones so that for other purposes, it's nice to have them to send. And I love that she put them on craft card stock and craft envelopes. So they're just so pretty. I love them. Love them, Paula. Thanks for sharing. And if y'all don't know, Paula's Journal Artista. I've been getting some people asking me, who's Paula and who's Jean? So I try to tell them who Paula and Jean are. Paula's Journal Artista, and Jean is Musical Scrapper on YouTube, and Music Scrap on Ustream without the A. So, but she's not hard to find. Then I had somebody else ask me, who should I go watch that does mixed media? I've watched all of yours and I've watched all of Shannon Green's. I said, well, you need to watch Pack or Die. You need to watch Journal Artista. I can't believe anybody hasn't heard of either one of them. But yeah. And also our Pack or Die. I said it last week or the last show. Pack or Die is going to be published in the Somerset Studios Art Journal magazine. It's called Art Journaling, and I should have brought one up because I do have pretty much all of those magazines. And it's published by Stampington, who puts out Somerset Studio and Art Journaling magazine. So Pack or Die is going to be in the next issue, which should be out April 1st. And of course, when I get it, we'll be showing it here too. I love this with a kind of little bit of gear feel to it. But look, it looks like I see a whole little scene right in there. Another gear kind of one. Love these, Paula. They're awesome. Awesome. So thanks for sharing those. So we got some more cards for sharing. And then Zandra sent us some, which she's done some of this. I saw the envelopes. I don't know if she did all these cards on a stream, but I'll show you the envelopes first because they're so cute. Look, I love these. So she did all kinds of little owls. They're just so cute. And I did watch your the first half of your stream. I think Zandra's still here. The first half of your stream, Zandra, where you were showing the comparison between those slick sticks and the Ranger color crayon things. I forget what they're called. And I did see some of your stream there. Look how cute. Aren't these great? These are the envelopes, Jean. These are the envelopes. Well, it's a lag. You might be talking about the other ones. So look how cute. I just have to go through them real quick. So she did those. Now let me show you the cards. And Zandra always goes like all out on her cards. So, and they have, this one's mine. Sorry. And she did send postage too. Well, I'll show you mine too. I mean, it's got a note in it, but this is the one she sent to me. And I mean, I wish y'all could see. I know it's kind of hard to see the layers, but she's got the card base. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, plus these flowers, a felt bird, bling, 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 bling. Can y'all see that? I love it. I just love my cards. So anyway, she sent me that one. And now let me show you the ones that she sent for sharing from Owl of Us, which I love that because when I send cards, like birthday cards, condolences, get well, I always put and from the Ustream gals. So even though we have Secret Seven here sometimes, most of the time it's the gals. And I know, aren't they cute? So look, from All of Us. So that's just perfect when I send out a card that goes to everybody. They are. People that make these cards, they are works of art. And when you get them in the mail and you see them, Sherry's or anybody's, Sammy's, the quilling ones, the quote ones, they're all works of art. And this is a lot of work. Look, all this is edged. This is all edged with like stickles, or I'm not sure. I think it might be stickles. Aren't they so cute? Another one of the owls. Look, nobody's perfect. I love that. And she has glossy accents on their eyes. I'm trying to get the light to hit their eyes. There. See, she's got glossy accents on the eyes. Oh, I know Xandra does amazing work. Look, this is a little fussy cut, stamped, and then flowers with bling. I know. And look at this one with the little feather. It's got a little feather on it. Look, I like it. There, look. So adorbs. And then glossy accents on the eyes. Everything's all edged with stickles. You've you've had cards drop through your door at the right time. I know, exactly. That's so true, Sandy, right? Well, I got these cards from Xandra um, the day the when we put Wally down. So if y'all, I don't know if I said it on camera, but on recording, but my 17-year-old cat Walter, we finally had to take him. He couldn't walk. He couldn't stand up. He wasn't eating. I mean, he was 17. So these cards came in the mail that day, and we have a little pet cemetery at the lake. So we took him. We drove down to the lake and buried him down the lake. And so these came when I got home. So it was so nice, Sandra, to have these come that day. So can see these are little the glossy accents in the eyes. They're all so. Guess who's thinking of you? Look, I don't know if y'all can see the. This is all fussy cut out, guys. This is all cut out, unless she has a die cut for that. Look, it's a little swing. Isn't that cute? So anyway, Sandy, I so get that. That cards when we send out cards, whether it's a birthday or just thinking of you card or whatever, they seem to come at just the right time, you know, on the little swing, hang in there. See, these are perfect for, you know, when we know people need them, right? It looks like little pearl. It's kind of like stickles, but it's pearl in the flower centers. It's owl good. It's all good. It's owl good. But look how much detail Xandra puts in her cards. And this one's got a die cut doily heart. This one does too. And she took the time to accent the eyes so they look so lifelike. They look lifelike. Sandy goes, "Can I just come live with you, Sandra?" Ah. And again, the little pearl, little dots all the way around, and the little pearl. I forgot what's name. It's like the Stickles bottles, but it's pearl all the way around. I just stare at it, and the little die cut around it. This one's all glittered up with on the bird cage, and then a pretty satin braided ribbon right there. I hope y'all are able to see some of them. Again, this one's been glossy accented. So much detail. They look like die cuts. I mean, they look like they were printed that way, where you've put on the glossy accents, like in the eyes and all that, and stamped and colored them. They don't look like you've made them or cut them out, Zandra. Look, this one's got another little feather. Love that. They're so cute. They just make you smile when you see their little eyes. I wish you could see the glossy accents on their eyes. There we go. So cute. Another one with a little feather. So adorbs. Love them, Sandra. Thank you so much. And anybody that's going to get one's going to be thrilled, especially look at the envelopes. Hey, Gina. Anybody else popping in? So thank you so much for that. So let me pull my card from Paula and from Sandra out of the stack. And she also has her little stamp on the back, created by Sandra with the little mermaid. And if y'all don't watch her, she's on Ustream and she uploads to YouTube. Was it Zandra17 on both Zandra Ustream and see? I just have the links. I have like Z in my. It's saved in my favorites as Z. So I just click on Z, and so I never really know the exact names. Same that's like Gene or anybody else. I have to go actually look it up because it's just like Gene. It's not musical scrapper. It's like Gene YouTube, Gene Ustream. You know, so I don't. I have to Sandra17. Okay, thanks, Sandra. So again, they just came at the perfect time. Okay, then I have some plans. I know I said I wasn't going to get this, but I said I wasn't going to get this because I have so many other books like it. This is the only show and tell that I have as far as my hauls or purchases. Y'all know that I've had these forever. These are the uh, Lindsay Ostrom lettering books, and I've had these since the 90s or early 2000, one or the other. I think 2000, 1998. So I've had these forever, and I've also, have tons of calligraphy books, lots of lettering books. I showed this one last week or Monday. I lost track of time this week, guys. Seriously lost track of time. My mom and Ken will be here next Monday. I got things to do. Denise and them are coming through here on the way to Florida to the competition. It's just been like really, Walter and everything else going on. So kind of lost track of the last times I've streamed. But I did show this one, the lettering book that I got. I got this a couple years ago at the Savannah Blick store, which is a huge store in Savannah. There's a couple of them, but I went to the one by the river, which was the newer one a couple years ago, and that's where I got this one. So I have so many lettering books and calligraphy books. I said I really don't need this one, but it was the last one. It was a Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby takes coupons for their books. So I could get it, like just a little over half price. So I went ahead and broke down, and I got the Joanne Sharp book, The Art of Whimsical Lettering. So I went ahead and broke down and got it because I look at it a lot. But I said, I've got so many other lettering and calligraphy books. I really just don't need it. But I did. I broke down and got it. So I haven't read it fully through. I've read bits and chapters of it. I flipped through it and looked through the whole thing, but I haven't read all the little tips and tricks and so I thought I'll go ahead and break down and get it. So you might be seeing some lettering demos. It's a good book. I won't be sorry. Yeah. Well, as I was reading it, I thought, yeah, there's some good tips in here, some good inspiration, and some good prompts. So we might be doing something out of this book in a next few streams or so. Not today. I haven't read it enough to do anything out of it today. Sip of coffee here. But I did want to I already said this before I hit record. That's one of the things I shouldn't talk so much before I hit record because I have to repeat it all. Uh, but I have some pet commissions to do, so I thought maybe I would just sketch a few animals and do a little animal on the art scroll today, and then seeing how much we go with that or how long that takes. I'm also always getting requests to color in both these books, The Lost Ocean and The Time Chamber. So we might do some coloring out of that. And I was saying, I think I said it before I hit record. So if I'm repeating the same thing since I've hit record, sorry. But when Mom and Ken are going to be here and we're going to stream next week, my mom and I, either next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what morning she feels like streaming. We always, anytime she visits, we always do scrapbooking. So I said, well, Mom, I think we'll do a scrapbooking stream either Tuesday or Wednesday. She goes, I brought my color books. Okay, Mom, we're going to do a color book show when Mom's here. So next Tuesday or Wednesday, we will be doing a color book show with Mom. Uh, I got it. Let's see. You got it as a train. Yes, I got it. That's right. I got it as a training aid to help us all. That's right, Sandy. Oh, you had a black screen. I'm still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. It's still going. It hasn't jumped or anything, Sandy. So hopefully we're good. But thanks for checking. Yeah, if y'all get a screen jump, it sometimes it can stop my recording, but it's still going. So we're good. So I'll just show you real quick in case we don't get to this what I've got done in these two books. Not much, not in these two, but I've done this double page spread here, and I've shown them before, so it's not like, you haven't seen them, but, and then I've got this page that I'm almost done with, and I did put stickles and glitter on all the little stars. You can't probably see it. Let me find one of the bigger stars that have it. Here, this one. Maybe you can see it on that one. There we go. So I did it like an upside down pagoda, so everything's like inverted, the sky and the stars. So if you turn it upside down, you'll see what I'm talking about. See? So it's kind of like an upside down page. So I've done that one and this one. And I think that's all I've done in this book. And then in The Lost Ocean, y'all saw the mermaid page, which I tore out and I sent to, she got it by now. Did she get it? Yeah, she did get it. Okay. I lose track sometimes of who gets what. But, so I tore out the mermaid page at the very back that I sent out to Renee, who sent me the book. And then let's see here. So this page here, done. And again, I've talked about it and talked about how I did it. So I think that's the only other one I've done in here because, like I said, the mermaid one I tore out. So anyway, we might do something in one of these if we get to it. This one's by Daria Song, and this is Johanna Basford. And so, yeah. All right, so on to the art, to the animal scroll. Let's see, which way do I want to scroll it? This way. Let me move my lettering books. So I have some room here in my giveaway. I got to try to remember. I'm going to try to keep it handy here because I remember to give away this little color book Paula sent. So I thought I'll roll through the art scroll. You painted the background black craft paint. Yes, Orla. Black craft paint where you saw the stars on all those pages. It's just plain old black Americana craft paint. Oh, reach up there. Yeah. Okay. And then the water was a wash, a blue, tealy, I forget what color it was, but it was just a wash of blues, and then the white washed over it. So thanks, Judy. All right, so in the animal scroll, so I have this, all this it's a 2 foot, 36 inches, sorry. 36 inch, I think. Anyway, it's just a roll of those shipping paper that I use to sketch out animals on. And I started doing it this way, but it doesn't fit on my desk, especially when I'm streaming. So then I started doing the animals this way. So these are some little slow lorries, and they really go this way. But because I changed the direction of the scroll, so after this one, I started going this way. So now everything is this configuration, if you will. Um, okay, Sandy P, thanks. So let me see if I let me just turn it down just a little here. And one of the reasons that I started doing animals on the scroll was because on brown shipping paper shows up better on camera than me trying to do these on white paper where it flashes out the camera. So that's, we're just going to flip through here real quick. I've done pretty much most of these on stream. And we write notes, and so just keep flipping here. Show little examples of how color pencil goes over different acrylic paints or whatever. Let's see, I'm trying to roll it over here. I've got a shadow. A little raccoon and a deer. A little tree frog, and it is it's a little light. Let me see, maybe I should darken it just a little because it is a little bit flashed out, but not too bad. But they're darker than they look. There, see, they're darker than they look on the craft paper, but I do my best here. And then we did a show doing different studies of peacock feathers and close-ups in their heads, and even did their feet right there. So it's just all kinds of little animal studies, but it kind of gets you, like, get your hand moving, get you going. Hey, Eileen. There's our Eileen. We were wondering where you were. Well, I know you've been getting up. I don't say getting up late, but you've been social media later than normal a lot of times. So there you go. So yeah, so we did some clownfish and a lot. Like I said, most, if not all of them, but most of these have been done on stream. So little bubbles, and then some things we don't get to completely. Here's a sea turtle, and you can see how big they are. And that's another thing about working on like a big scroll of this roll of shipping paper probably costs like $3 for a roll, and it's got, I don't know how many feet on there, 20 feet. I don't know how many feet it's on there. But you got lots of room to sketch really large. See, you have room to sketch really large. So we have different ones of those. It's coming right at you. Here's one where we kind of made them like on the top of the water. And we just find all kinds of, images on Google Images, or, some of them are pet portrait pictures. So, and then here's another idea for combining things. And I think that's all on this scroll. So we have plenty of room to do some more little sketches on here. Now I think I got it too dark or something. Hang on. The light changes. You'll know. Let me kind of lighten that back up a little. So I thought we'd just do a couple of animals, see how that goes, and then maybe do a color book page. All right, let me move this. This is what keeps my light focused. And let me get my little weighted sticks here. So move some things out of the way, have some space, because this is big. And I mean, let me even move my camera back up a little. Hang on. Let me move it back up just a little so we have more, you can see more space of it. There we go. I think that's good. Let's make sure it's straight. It's not. There we go. Hang on, guys. Trying to get it so it's situated here where we can draw. So if you have any questions, put them in caps. And if you're watching a recording, it's a live show on Ustream with live people. and I upload directly to YouTube after the show's over. I don't edit, I don't cut things out, I don't add anything. It's just, it is what it is. But it's because I'm on Ustream that I'm able to do long shows. And I understand long shows are not everybody's forte. And you can either, fast forward, come back and watch parts, skip over the parts that are, boring to you. Or you could always just come over to Ustream and hang out with all of us. That's the ultimate solution if you can come over here. All right, so what I'm going to do with this end of the scroll is I'm just going to roll it down into my lap so it's out of my way, so that my elbows aren't sitting on top of a scroll. I want to keep a little bit of this in the camera because that helps to focus my camera. And let's just see, I have quite a few animals saved in my pictures. Oh, I do want to say one more. I don't think I put this on since I hit record. Maybe I did. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna show him again. But anyway, this is Cam. That's my grandson when he received the Copic markers Paula sent him. You can see how thrilled he is. He's so excited to have those markers. So anyway, I think I do have my sister-in-law's pug that I've drawn many times, but I think I just love to draw him. He's so stinking cute. I love Chug the pug. That's his name, Chug. And he's one that's getting older, and so I like to draw him a lot too. I also have a giraffe here that I'm really liking. So maybe we'll draw a giraffe. I like him too. So just a little bit of animal warm up before um, before I have to do animal portraits. Talk about, oh, thanks, Eileen. Yeah, he is 16 and a half. It's a little fuzzy. I took it off of FaceTime. We FaceTimed so I could get him showing how excited he was about getting the markers. And then I got this picture of him here, and there he is there. So yeah, but anyway, so I might just start with the pug. We'll start with Chug the pug, and then maybe maybe draw a giraffe. I don't know. So I'm just going to set him up here. We'll just play a little bit. So yeah. Yeah, thanks guys. All right, so what I'm drawing on here, it's just easier to draw with either, this is just like a Conti crayon or something. I got to peel it down a little though. This one came wrapped in some plastic. Most of them don't. I mean, I have boxes of them. So I don't know why I just ended up picking up this one that's wrapped in plastic, but I think the only other bit one I have right here. I guess I could draw with this. I can draw with that, trust me. Thanks, Eileen. Yeah, he is a good artist. He just drew, again, I don't know that I have it on my pictures or not on the iPad. I have everything on my phone, but the phone really flashes out the camera. So let me see. I wish I could put my hand right on where he did. He drew Joan Rivers when she passed away. It was an awesome picture. Well, I'll see if I can find them later. I do want to print some out, but haven't printed them out. I printed everything out for him, but I haven't printed out copies for myself. But he is an awesome artist, and he loves his Copics. Loves his Copics. He was so excited. Most of the time, because Copics are very expensive, most of the time when he needs Copics, I try to pick them up for him, what coupon and all that. Or if he needs one, he'll buy, use a coupon and buy himself one. But when he does, what he usually always buys, because he runs out of them, are skin colors, skin tones. So he never buys himself those bright colors that Paula sent him. So he was thrilled to have some bright color Copics, because that's just not something he'll buy for himself. So it was just perfect. It was perfect. A sip of coffee. Yeah, I haven't watched Paula's show from last night. I'm behind. Like I said, I'm getting ready for Mom and Ken to get here, and Denise and the girls are coming through tomorrow. Get my carpets cleaned tomorrow, and I still got to shop and get food and all that. So I've been kind of busy, and then with Walter and everything. So, all right. So let's go ahead, and I think we'll just I think we'll just do maybe a large. I don't think I've drawn him very this big before, so I'm just going to kind of sketch him out here, and we'll see where it goes. About this size, maybe. I'm not liking this. Is kind of a waxy. I'm not liking the wax of it. I think I want to go back over this one. This one's a little chalkier. Yeah, that'll show up better on camera too. Yeah. So anyway, we'll just sketch out Chug the Pug. And I always, when I try to always anyway, anytime I draw this is my sister-in-law's dog. Anytime I draw him, I try to make a copy of it or email her a picture of it. Remember we did him as a biker a couple years ago, maybe a couple years ago. And I do them different ways. I do them different stylized, different ways. Okay, so his ears are here. His ears come down here, and his eyes are like right along that line right there. So, of course, I have huge eyes. Where's Paula? Oh, she has a Bella. Let's see here. Need to come down just a little on his. And the nice thing about doing something like with this chalk, it's the same way. His head's not quite that pointy. The same way with when you draw murals, if you draw with chalk, it erases. So you can either erase it or like what I do on walls when I do murals, which I haven't done really other than in my room here. I haven't done murals for professionally for a long time. People just don't hire you for murals as much as they used to. But you can, because it's on a painted wall, a base coated painted wall, when you sketch out with chalk, you can take a wet cloth and just wipe the chalk off. Now, it's a little harder to do that on paper, obviously, but when it's on a wall, if you chalk a wall that you're drawing on a wall, then you can just erase it with what? With a washcloth. Okay, so. All right, let's get his little nose and then let's just get him kind of sketched in here. And then his big eyes. I think I don't know, I might make him even bigger than normal. Let's make us some really big eyes. The top of his nose is right at the same level as his eyes. That's just so funny, isn't it? His eyes come right up to the. I think I want them even a little bigger. I want my really big, nice big eyes. Just go down like this. And we're going to get out some paint, block it in with paint, and then go in there with other things. Mixed media. Let's see, I want this a little down here, this little ear a little bit more angled like that. This one come a little bit down. So anyway, I'm kind of chillaxing today as far as I'm not in a big hurry. Got, so much going on. I got to save up some energy for the next week or so. So let's see. Then his lip, well, his jowls. I don't know what the anatomical part of this upper lip is, but so his nose comes around this way. Just kind of blocking him in a little bit, but I'm taking my time. I'm really not in a big hurry. His lip's going to come out a little farther than that. Then his double chins, his triple chins. His triple chins. Save up that energy for cooking. Oh my gosh. Very funny, Jeannie. Very funny. No, we'll be going out to eat. We'll be having grilled cheese. No, I do cook some. I think the night they come in Monday, we're going to have spaghetti. Hubster will fix that. He's got like 3 little chin things under there. So we'll kind of block that in there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably have spaghetti. We'll probably go out to eat one night or two. I want to take them to the varsity. Last time they were here, we didn't get to go to the varsity. So I want to get them to the varsity this time. And yeah, I think that's enough blocked in there. Oh, he does have a lot of wrinkles. He will have a lot of forehead wrinkles. You knew grilled cheese was coming in? Well, that will be a lunch. That will be lunch. All right, so I think that's all I'm going to do for a sketch. Y'all know the grilled cheese is in there. All right, so let me get a brush here. Let's see. Probably this size will be good for. And then, of course, for the eyes, I'll have to have a little bit smaller one. Something medium size. There we go. These two ought to work. I'm going to keep kind of pulling it up there in my camera. Let's see if it's straight. You're making you hungry. All right, so let's get out some cream color, light buttermilk, some black, and a tan. We'll just start with those, right? So we'll go with some light buttermilk. Let's see, which one of these do I want? Maybe a little of both. Yeah, let's go with the darker. Well, I don't know, I might. Let's get out some fawn, just in case. Put a little fawn color. Some Mississippi mud. And some black. And a little bit of white. Although the fawn, what do you call it? Light buttermilk is pretty light. Okay, I gotta get my pokey tool. If you have any questions or comments, put them in caps so I know you're talking to me. All right, some black and maybe just a little white for highlights. Wet my brushes because you don't want to stick your dry brushes right into the paint. It's just better to get them damp and then just like soak off all the excess water on paper towel, but so that they're not stiff and dry. It just keeps your brushes better. All right, let's see about moving them up just a little so y'all can see. There we go. All right, so we're just going to start with the buttermilk. Try to keep up with chat. Oh, I saw something about old cartoons. Hubster got the old Popeye cartoons. Yeah, he did. Oh my goodness. Don't remember. Yeah, I know. I like them too. I watched one. Well, the first one he put in, I don't know. He said there's like 20 on there, 20 old Popeye cartoons on there. I'm gonna need some gray and some blue too. Um, he said there's like 20 on there, and the first one was like an hour. I went, are you kidding? So I'm also gonna get out some Blue Harbor blue. I said, how can there be 20 on one DVD? And they're an hour each? That can't be. So they're not, they all obviously can't be that. Um, sorry, I'm looking at colors here. It can't be that, I'll get a little light and dark gray here. They obviously can't have 20 cartoons on there for 20 hours worth, is what I was saying. Just a little bit. If I need more of these colors, I'll get them. But anyway, I thought that was odd. So just kind of watching chat and blocking this in. Like I said, I have a bunch of animals to, well, not a bunch, some, to do commissions. And so I'm just kind of getting in the mood for animals here. Thanks everybody for being here. Hey, Debbie Boring, Sherry, Barb, Annabelle. I know I'm missing a whole bunch of people have come in since I said good morning. Lindsay Whimsy, Lynn, Mindy. I already said hi to Mountain Dreamer Teresa. Hey, Nikki. And I said hi to Packard already. Sky, Steffi, Timmy B, Val, Julie, I know her last name, Topaz, Z. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm just doing another Chug the Pug, my sister-in-law's Chug. I mean Pug. It's my sister-in-law's dog. And so yeah, I'm doing another little sketch of him. Can't have too many pug paintings. Sketches. So, yeah. Plus, I'm just chilling and watching chat. I got a lot of stuff to do in the next couple weeks, so it's a chill day. And we'll see how much I feel like doing. I have another giraffe picture picked out. We might draw, work on that for a little bit. Or I might do a color book page. If you have any questions, just put them in caps. All right, let me get a little gray here, a little blue and gray. And let's see here. That's a little too blue. Let's darken that up a little. Right now I'm just kind of base coating them in. Then we'll go back in with pencils and other things here. So it needs to come over this way a little. not being real careful. His face is all, it's not an exact, it's all modeled like, I mean, there's like, it's not like a one flat color. It's like, it's got all those little I don't know what those little holes are called where your whiskers grow out of. Uh, Hope it's a giraffe. Yeah, well, if I do another one, if I have time, we'll see how much, I feel like doing today. I'll draw I have a giraffe picked out. I showed it a minute ago. But yeah, this one's my sister-in-law's pug. We've drawn him before, a few times actually. We've drawn him a few times. Okay, let's block him. Oops, less blue. Dede, what was the first color you put down? Um, Fawn? Oh, well, no, buttermilk. Light buttermilk. Instead of, like, that's what I've been using for the face, light buttermilk. All right. A little darker there. You like grilled cheese. You are so funny. I want some grilled cheese. That's, when people come over here for our retreats and stuff, that's all they get. Grilled cheese and M&Ms. Coffee. Lots of coffee. Now, if you drink a soda or something, I do go out of my way to buy the kind of sodas people like. All right, a little bit of tan right along the. Oh, gray. I think I'll go with the blue base for his nose. Get that in there. And his little lip here. All right, let's see. Let me clean my brush. Let me get a smaller one. I think I'm going to get into the eyes here. Bye, Z. Thanks for coming in. Thanks again for the cards. Sandra sent, if y'all missed at the beginning, Sandra sent some awesome cards that she's made to share. It's got all these little folds. Then he's got a collar down here. I always like to put in his little collar with the little dog tag on it. Let's see here. Kind of goes up behind his folds. See a little bit of it over here. And I'll put little, hairs coming over the collar. But you got to have the collar under there first to have the hairs come over it. So I'll kind of block that in. Don't really see it back on this side. His head's just a little tilted this way, just a tiny bit. And then let me go back to a little bit of how much of his body I want over here. Kind of roll down a little. All right, let's see here. I need some more. He's got, a little bit brighter on the side. It's darker under here, so I want to keep it kind of grayed down. Yeah, I've had all kinds of people going, who's Jean? When you're talking about Jean, who are you talking about? All right. I think that's a start there. This side of his face, let's just make it a little. All right, let's see. All right, back to the, let's do a little bit of, I need dark brown. I need some dark brown. Let's see. Go with some burnt umber here. Be a little bit more brown under here, and then in his eyes too. Start working on his eyes. I know you probably can't see that, but it's a big picture here, so I gotta kind of. You probably won't see that brown on top of the black. All right, let's see. All right, let's get a little bit more of this. What was it? Is the fawn color? Some of his wrinkles under painting. Too light, too light. I'm going to do a lot more of this in color pencil. I'm just kind of basing it in here. I'm kind of watching chat, but I don't see anything really. No one's talking to me. I'm teasing you guys. You don't have to talk to me. I'm just meaning that there's no questions or anything. All right, I think that's kind of good base right there. Underpainting. Hey, Sarah. I think that's a good base. Underpainted base for the color pencil to go on top of here. All right. A little bit more black in here. Let me check his other ear. Some more black over in there. A little bit more into there. Oh, I do know either. Yeah, I think that's good to start. Wait, I do need a little bit more light right along here. Right along his neck. Don't want to lose that area. Because it's got all these folds under here. I don't want to lose those folds. Oh! Accidentally picked up the black. Hang on. Wasn't looking. I was looking at the picture, not the paint. Do you saw your hubby sometime a couple of days ago? He should be. Oh, okay. Thanks, Galena. He loves his Happy Meal too. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to leave it at that for now. All right, let me go ahead and hit it with the heat gun. Make sure this is all dry on my hand. All right. Okay, that's fine, Lindsay. I'm kidding, you guys. You never have to just sit here and talk to me. I glance up at chat. I'm happy if y'all are talking to each other. It's just that sometimes it gets really quiet, you know. Okay. All right, now I got to get over here with my pencils. All right. And I got those rolls. See, the scroll, this big scroll is sitting in my lap. So, all right, hang on. Let me get some my usual colors. Like I think there's blues and grays in there. There might be enough. I might need a couple more cream colors. Let's see. I don't think I'll need too many more. I think I got enough browns in there. Might just need a couple of creamy colors. Okay, this one. All right, I think these will probably work. These are my usual colors right there. will probably be enough. I'm just going to set them right here. These are my neutrals, a couple of blues, a couple of pinks and a red, and then a bunch of neutrals. So anyway, I've got this sitting in my lap, so I just roll it down. So I'm kind of like leaning against it, which is kind of nice, kind of comfy. Let me take a sip of coffee, though. I might have to go get some more hot coffee. And let me just kind of roll him up just a little bit more, because it's on a big scroll here, guys. It's on a big scroll. All right. Got a couple of my pencil extender there for the dark brown, but I want black and white, and I don't think black and white are in here. They're over here. Pencil sharpeners. All right. So I don't know how far we'll get today on him. It depends on, sometimes I get real like involved and I could spend hours on him, but I also have to try to remember I'm on a stream. Let me scoot him up. Get his nostrils blocked in here. But if y'all have any questions, just put them in caps and I should see them. I knocked my clock up on there. There you go. Can you do his eyes next? Yes, I would be doing his eyes because I know everybody wants to see the eyes. Let me go ahead and let me try to zoom. If it doesn't, it's usually better if I lower the camera than zoom. It's less pixelated, but we'll go ahead and try to zoom here. All right, let me I got to re-autofocus everything now. Hang on, let me lighten it back up. We're so close. Hang on, guys. All right. How's that? I'm not, this is, you know what it is? It might be my red fingernail polish making me look, because I'm not pink. I think it's just, who knows? I give up trying to figure out my lighting. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't given up. It's just like, it's just such a pain. But hopefully y'all be able to see a little better there. But it's hard to move this up and down because it's on a scroll. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to move it around a lot. Hey, Linda. Other Linda. So we'll just work on it for a while. We'll see where we go. Right? Is that better? So again, if you're just joining me, I'm just sketching out, playing a little bit with a picture of my sister-in-law's pug. His name is Chug. Chug the pug. Ah, yes, Fairy. I've already been requested that. Everybody likes to see the eyes being done. I know. Everybody likes the eyes. See, all this is all dotted and, the whisker marks are all in there. Hey, Cable Claire. Anybody else popping in? All right, let's do a little bit on the eyeballs before it turns into a mutiny. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I kind of work all over the place. It's kind of hard to say, oh, just the eyes, because when I see something over here that needs a little more something something, then I'll go over here. I kind of go back and forth, But we'll get there. Hang on. He's got all these little, whisker marks in here. Dark gray. Do you use acrylic paints? Yes, this is all, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's just matte craft paint. Okay, it's not satin or shiny or glossy or anything. It's just matte. It's the cheap kind too. Okay, it's the cheap acrylic. Well, I should say inexpensive. It's Americana. It's a great paint, but it's not expensive. It's not like artist grade, you know, paint. He's got a few little eyelashes and stuff. We'll get to that. All right, so let's see here. We'll bring him to life. He's alive. Y'all know the Frankenstein. I don't know if y'all have watched Young Frankenstein. Hey, wee Hootie. Nice to see you, Anna Kerr in Germany. Nice meeting you. Ankari. Or is it Ankari? Ankari. I've got to make it a little exotic. That's what we do around here. We'll get them a nice highlight here shortly. Okay, needs a little brown. Needs a little brown. Let's put a little bit of burnt ochre in here. Just a touch, just a touch. Hope y'all can see. Hope y'all can see a little bit. Can y'all see his eyes? Is he coming to life? Hey, Vicky. How you doing? I'm drawing just playing around a little bit. I told everybody that, before I have some pet portraits to work on, and so I thought I would just get my hand moving in that direction. So just kind of playing around a little bit today with my sister-in-law's pug. Yeah, he's a cute dog. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to move him up just a little for you guys because this it's on a scroll here. Get her done. How you doing, wee Hootie? I'm kind of like, the little whisker things. These are darker down in here, and then they're gray coming up to the top. This little chin's a little, let me bring some little chin over a little better. It's not symmetrical right there. It's kind of over here. Oops. The little folds under there, under his chin, they're like a little off center. It needs a little bit more of a something like that. It's a little over here. Yep, I've done it's the same pug. I've done Chug the pug a few times, Vicky. I know. All right, a tanny color. Let's see if this one will work. Might not quite be dark enough. Just kind of get warmed up. And since I couldn't stream yesterday, I thought, well, I'll just come on here and do a little bit of something, something. And then he's got these like darker coloration, kind of almost like stripy things right there. A little bit lighter in here. Poppy asks, is the paper rough? It's that shipping paper. Yeah, it's not like, it's not as rough as like a cold pressed watercolor. It's shipping paper. So it's got texture to it. It's got tooth. It has tooth to it. This needs to come a little bit more this way. Yeah, links are open. Y'all put in your sites and your links and all that. Feel free. Sorry, guys, I'm really not talking. I don't really know what to say when nobody's. uh, so, anyway. Gotta sharpen. I'm trying to slide up and down here on the scroll, guys. Thanks, Juju. Hey, I'm streaming. What's up? Wait a minute. Hang on. You what? Oh, you're watching? Oh, well, where did you send me the questions? Okay, well, you don't need, no, yeah, are you under chat? Oh, there you are. Okay, look, guys, Bud Wham, that's Hubster. I didn't even see you in. Okay, now I know that you're there. Bye. Okay, so Hubster's there, guys. Bud Wham, Bud Willingham, yeah. So there, say hi to Hubster, guys. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Yeah, we took Walter down to the lake and to the family pet cemetery, and yeah, had a little service for him. Yeah, but Hubster's here. Yep, there he is. He called to tell me he was there because I guess I didn't notice. I didn't expect him. He says he's liking my picture of Chug. That's what he said on the phone. Nice to have him stop in. Ah, yeah. Thanks, honey. Thanks, honey, for the nice compliments. Hubster's my biggest fan, I gotta say. I was saying I'd have to take a picture for Nancy when I'm done. Retype hubby and he could have phone. Thanks, honey. Now y'all gonna have to listen to him brag on me now. Just saying. Be prepared. Be prepared. But he really is my biggest fan. All right, let me get up here above his eyes. I gotta keep working down here too, but I need some more stuff up here. He has some gray, some blue gray up in here. I was watching post. Okay, good, Jean. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Bud? Jean was watching you, ready to ban you. Jean was gonna put the boot down if you got out of hand, and she still might. So you better behave. Better behave there, Hubster. Oh my goodness, too funny. Let's do a little bit on the ears just to have them blocked in here. Hey, Whippy. How's it going? Okay, I need to get some paint on the edges of his face here. So I got to start getting some little bit of fur action going on here. Like over his collar and stuff. Right along his eyes here. Because, they're not real furry. They have short hair. But they still have a little bit of fur hairs that you can see. He does have quite a nice bright highlight. Whoops, touched the black again. Don't want them to look angry. You got to watch those eyebrows or the areas of their eyebrows. Otherwise, they'll start looking angry. Did we lose Hubster already? That was quick. Did we lose him already? I mean, you just come in and say hi and leave. Oh, good grief. I don't know why I keep getting into that black right there. I need to turn my palette tray so I'm not touching it. I guess he left. Bye, Janet. thanks for coming in, everybody. Hubster too. Oh, we went out for Mexican food. That's right. Yes, it's somebody's birthday at work, so they're taking him out. So you kind of see where I put all those brown shadings right there. Well, now I'm just taking my lighter cream and whites and just kind of dashing over them a little like this. And it just makes it look like, there's a shadow under his fur. Can y'all see how that's working? And I can go back in there with pencil too, but this is how I get the initial fur effect as opposed to fur ephemera. And the paint's very dry. I mean, there's no water in it. If it gets too perfect, you just kind of go in there with your finger. Pug wrinkles, that's right, pug wrinkles. I can go back over them with some gray and stuff, but you really want to make sure your paint's dry too before you start, going over um, going in with color pencil. So he's got a few little. I want to give him eyes a little bit more personality right there. And I'll shade over the whole thing with some grays. And he's got a few like long eye whiskers and stuff in there too. I'll put those in. Let's get his little. Ear hairs and a few little things going on in the ears. And I mean, I can spend a lot of time on this, guys, a lot of time, which, I kind of wanted to do a color book page too today. And we didn't get to the giraffe. Maybe we can at least start the giraffe. It's totally up to you guys. I mean, because I could stay here all day on him and just keep playing and playing and playing with it. Let me hit this with the heat gun so I could put a little bit of shading with pencil. Oh my gosh, you know what, Vicky? Speaking of different kinds of desks and tables, I think it is on my, oh, I think it's only on my iPhone. I'll have to send it to the iPad because it won't show up on my iPhone. Let me send this over to my iPad. Yes, Jean, I know. My cloud's full. Oh, my cloud's full, Jean. Anyway, I saw this on, let me mail it to my iPad. I would show it to you on the iPhone, but it flashed out my camera. Let me just send desk. Whereas the iPad doesn't flash it out. You know what I mean, Vern? So let me Let me go to my mail. Well, I'm going to show you this, Vicki, because you were talking about desk. Mail. Here we go. Look, I saw this on Facebook. Look at this desk, guys. It's like you're in a cockpit. Look at that. Computer is above you here, and you got your keyboard, your mouse. Look at that. You did see this, Vicky? Oh my gosh, isn't that awesome? Oh, let's get back to Chug. Back to Chug the Pug. Okay, so we need a little bit more gray. Let's get a little bit more gray in here. And then what I'll do is go over this gray with this light tan color, and that'll kind of blend it all in. Oops, sorry, got a little off camera there. And same for down here on his muzzle. You know, this is all very, you know, furry there. Get a little bit more shadows in here. Up in here. Down in here. And then I'll just blend it out with a tan. Hey, Nomadic Rose. Yeah, I think that's the first time Hubster's ever come by my stream. You know, because he's at work when I stream, so he must have just popped in before he went. Like he said, he went to take the guy out for lunch for his birthday, so that was nice. That was a nice surprise. I mean, I know Mom, of course, Mom's traveling right now. They're heading, they're heading to Florida because they're meeting Denise and Boo down in Florida for the cheer competition. And, but she usually pops in every now and then, but she doesn't sign in. She just comes in and, anonymous. So anyway, guys, I think I want to at least get a couple of those. Well, I didn't get much of the ears done either, but I wanted to get a few of the white hair highlights in here for you. Still blending and layering. Let's move it back up. All right, let's see. See, I haven't done his ears or anything yet. But I would like to at least have started the giraffe for you. Because I said I would at least start it. You like him? Thanks. Well, he's not done, but I'm liking him. All right, I did want to show, a couple other things. Down on his, roll him up a little. He's got the buckle. The buckle on the collar here. This has got to start looking like a little bit of a collar here. Maybe a couple little indications that it's a collar. Put a little gray, a little blue around it. Something like that, And then his little fur would be kind of coming over it just a little bit. Kind of indicate that it's a collar, Something like that. You can hear us snorting. Ah, Vicky. Oh. That's cute, Vicky. Yeah, this has been my sister-in-law's baby. Not as long as I had Walter, but quite a long time. All right, let me do a few of the little, let me just take a minute to do some lining. Let's pick up some on the liner brush here and do a few little things that, let me move them down here. Like, he has a few little hairs, and then maybe just a couple like just coming right across his eye there. Gives it a little bit more realism. Couple little stray hairs. Again, maybe one little eyelash-like thing coming down in his eye. And then maybe just a touch of highlights here and there, like right there on his nose, right along the edge of his nostrils. Those little lines right there. A few little and this is the stuff that you spend a lot of time on. These tiny little details like this. Maybe just one little pop right there. And one little. Oh, it froze up a second. I'm still recording. I must have had some incoming mail. Kind of froze me up there for a second. And just a few little hairs here and there, you know, because again, he's got short hair, so you're not going to see a whole lot of stuff going on, but just a few just gives it a little bit of a pop of brightness, like right along here. These little hairs right along there, right under the neck. Couple going right over the collar, maybe right along the edge here. If it took my time to go along his face here, I'm going to have little hairs like right along the edge of his face. But otherwise, they're going to be like the longest hairs on him. I got to pick up a little more paint. Are going to be like on these folds under the neck. These hairs right under there. Oh, you can't see because I'm so zoomed in. Like right along here. Again, maybe just a little bit more on the eye. And let's just give him just a tiniest little extra highlight right under the eye like that. Gives it a little watery look. See these little hairs right in here. That just give him a little bit of a softness. Right? And he'd have a few coming out of his ears. He'd have a few, like, stray hairs like in there. Same thing for over here. Just a few little wispy hairs. He's too darn cute. And then up here on his, right up here above the folds, they have a few little like wild hairs that are like coming out of the folds, but and then just have a little bit of texture on that muzzle, like right along the edge. Have a few little stray or tiny little hairs right along that muzzle, like that. And again, guys, seriously could spend a lot more time on this, but I just thought it'd be fun to get a little warm up. All right, let me back out. All right, let me wash my hand. I'm gonna look at him for a minute. See, it's on the scroll, so. All right, I need coffee, guys. Been here 2 hours. I need coffee. This is a warm-up. Yeah. Well, I have pet portraits to work on, and so this was my warm-up for my commissions. But I need coffee, so I'll leave him there for a second. You can see how big he is. I mean, I'll take a picture of him with a couple of pencils here. Let's see, I didn't use that color. I didn't use that color. I used this color. Black and white. Here's the colors I used over here. And a gray, and a blue, and a white. To sharpen them. Let's put them this way. But let me go get some coffee, guys. And again, I use chalk to outline him. If you do chalk on a wall, you can just wipe it off. You're doing a mural, you know, but you can erase chalk off. I just used a little bit of to sketch him out at the beginning. Just want to pinch that fat neck. I know, right? Oh my goodness. That's cute, Vicky. All right, let me go run and get some coffee, and you know, I don't know. We got about 30 minutes left right here. I can either sketch out a giraffe, or we can what do you call it? Do a color book page. Hang on, I want to take a quick picture of him. And I'm going to go get some coffee. Oh, sorry. Didn't want to get into the camera there. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys, I bumped the camera. All right, I'll be right back. Give me about a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, so let me check chat here real quick. What have you missed? Hey, Marita, we just did a pug. It's quite large, actually. You can see 2 handfuls wide. Vicky, just to pinch that little cheek. Pinch that little neck. Oh, hey, Sarah O. Thanks, everybody, for being here. So anyway, guys, we could sketch out a giraffe. I don't know how far we get, but, you know, we're already over 2 hours. I have probably 40 minutes left. So we could see how far we could get on a giraffe in 40 minutes. Thanks. I don't know if I'm focused still since I zoomed back out. But because I did kind of keep the camera far away because this is so big. Chugging along. Oh, hello. Hey, Hey, Jan and Lady and Mr. Bear. I call her Quail Jan and Mr. Bear. You like Chug? So anyway, that's him. We could sketch out a giraffe. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how far we'll get. But, and my camera is crooked since I bumped it a minute ago. Let's see, that's probably my mom messaging me. Hang on, they're on the road. Oh, it is. Let's see where they are. They're driving from San Antonio to Tampa, and they're going to go to the cheer competition. Then they're coming up here. So let's see. Whoops, didn't want that. Let me check on my mom. They had to drive through Louisiana. If y'all know, oh, Vicky's here. Vicky, Mom and Ken drove through Louisiana yesterday and this morning. You know the rain. Oh, well, they just hit Florida. It's going to flash out my camera, but they got, welcome to Florida. So let me say something to her. Bye, Teresa. So anyway, yeah, they drove through a big storm through Houston yesterday, through Louisiana, and it looks like they've driven out of the rain, so they're in Florida. So that's good. So, all right, guys. So did y'all want me to sketch out a giraffe, or do we go on to a color book? Maybe we just go ahead and do a giraffe real quick. I can't go to Vicky's link. I probably should go to Vicky's link, but since I can't go to Vicky's link, yeah, I know, me too, Vicky. All right, so we're going to roll up Chug, the pug. We're going to move on down here. Move on. Let me get my weighted sticks. I think Sarah, oh, you gave me those sticks, didn't you? I think Sarah O is the one that sent me those. I use them every time I use my scroll here. All right, we're still crooked though. We are crooked. All right. See, it's just a big thing of, let me try to brighten it up a minute until we zoom in. Y'all like giraffes. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let me look at my iPad here. I had a giraffe. We'll just maybe do a little giraffe drawing for a minute. All right. Yeah, I love them, Sarah. They work perfect for the scroll. See if I don't put them there? See? I put them there. All right, so we're going to just take our little chalk piece here and take our little bit of chalk and let's sketch them out. It would be nice to do it this way, you know, lengthwise with his long neck, but I can't fit that under the camera here. So we'll go with this. All right. All right, so let's see how much space I can get him in here. Because I am zoomed out. All right, let's see here. See, I'm going to have to move back. Well, his horns. Yeah, see, I'm drawing big, so. Okay, this needs to be, hang on guys, I'll use my baby wipe. I'll erase with my baby wipe there because his head has to come around this way because his ears. Okay, his eyes down here, his ears are humongous. Okay, this is his horn thing. Let's see here. Wait, let me erase this right here. I got to get the back of his head, so let's just wait on that. Okay. Okay, then his ears over here, very large ears. All right, so this is way over here. It's my eraser, a baby wipe. Okay, so forehead's going to come right up to here. Okay, so let's get this head right here. Okay, so this is all, just imagine this is not here, because I'm going to go over that. All right, I'm going to have to keep going up here, because he's got a long face. Okay, I need to get some black in there. Okay, I think I got enough sketched out because his eyeball's in there. This comes around here. I just want to sketch him out so I can put the paint on. You know what I mean, Vern? And then his neck, I got to keep rolling up and down. His neck will be down there. All right, so let's go ahead and lock him in. I'm going to have to move the camera up. This isn't going to work for me. I can't, hang on. I can't keep scrolling up and down. It's not going to work. So I'm going to move the camera back. And let's see if we can fix that. Sorry if you wanted to get dizzy, but I got to move it. There we go. Otherwise, I'll be going like back and forth, back and forth. I can't do that. All right, so there we go. Now, let's get some paint. Get another clean palette. When I say clean, I mean dry. Hubby says, and I missed something there, Val. Hubby said enough something, but I didn't get it, so. Okay, sorry. I didn't get that. You live in Ontario. Are you talking to me, Val? I'm sorry. When I see caps, I think you're talking to me. So if you're not talking to me, don't put it in caps because I can't, yeah. So yeah, if you're talking to me, put it in caps. If you're not talking to me, don't put it in caps. All right, and then I think I need some kind of a orangey brown. Oh, that's okay. I just think, because when I see caps, I look and think you're talking to me. All right, so let's go ahead and base them in. Again, hopefully. All right, so we're going to go with, I am going to need some black. Where's my, okay, I got this palette over here. It's still got black on it. All right. So I just want to block them in real quick. And I have a couple different giraffe pictures. I'm not trying to necessarily make it look like a certain giraffe. This is just for us to sketch them out here. Okay. His little horns, he's got like, black fur on the horns. And then inside his ears. And then his eyes. Okay, so it's her eyes, his eyes. Let's put a little more eyelashes. I'll be careful not to touch that black now, where it's wet. Okay, so the ears are not quite that far down. Let's go up a little with them. This one, yeah. So we'll work on them for a few minutes because I don't have much time left on this. Is Eileen causing trouble? I know she's not. No, Eileen's being quite quiet, strangely. Okay. Eileen causing trouble? No, never. Okay, so most of the rest of this I would do with pencil, but I'm just going to kind of block in, around, especially like the around the spots and all. You can just kind of, decide where you want them. Come around the face there. So I would want this my chalk marks. His nose is a little short, but he is kind of a little bit foreshortened. So. All right, let me put in some my gray blues up here, a little bit up here, a little bit in here. Got his face a little too fat here. Sorry guys, I need more coffee. All right, let me dry this and put some color pencil on him. Because his eye needs to come up. His or her. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Face needs to come around a little bit more right there. Hey, cockatoo! Bye, Dragon Slayer! Alright, I'm going to try to keep him on here. And his neck's going to come down a little wider, but I don't want to. I see it. Look, he's right here at the top of the head of Chug the Pug. I should have rolled up a little bit further. I don't want to try to hunch him in. All right, let's see here. Let me pick out a few colors. For some reason, it's really tight. Well, he's still a little damp. I'm kind of holding off a second here. Get some black, some white. It's the blue, the gray. I have everything I think I need for now. All right, let me go ahead and start. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's start up here. I need a brown too. It's just dark brown. That's great. Whatever. Need some more white paint. Let's see here. I gotta dry it. Yep. All right. Erase that chalk line. All right, let's get a little bit of something going on in his eye. Her eyes, his eyes. You probably can't see it again because we're zoomed so far out. We'll see about trying to get it zoomed in a little bit more in a minute. Still wet right there. Let that dry a second right there. No questions, no comments. We're all just kind of being quiet. Must be because Eileen's being quiet. Think? Is it because Eileen's being quiet? I need my gray here. Let me sharpen a couple pencils. I need a light gray too. Although this blue is pretty good for my gray. Thanks, guys. He's just, we're just doing a little sketching and playing. At least that's what my intention is. Just a little sketching, a little playing. Oh, gotta sharpen that one again. Where's my light gray? Oh, I need this too. See, this may take a little bit of, but I'm not doing it in any particular order. I'm just kind of playing wherever I feel like touching it. Hey, Gina. Anybody else I missed? I need a bigger dark brown. There we go. I need a little bit more white right there. I probably can't see too much. Let me go ahead and zoom in one, guys, because you can't see any detail. You know, I'm going to probably have to readjust everything here. Let's autofocus again. Let's keep it over here. Let's turn the brightness down. Is that a little better? It is kind of tricky working on the big scroll. A little tricky working on the big scroll. Oh, sitting on my foot. And I could be picking a lot more colors out, like a lot more reds, darker, let's see, like, where is it? It's a little better, but I need a little bit darker. That's too red. Come on, guys. This one maybe. Yeah, a little bit more on the red side. Just a little something darker than the other. Let me come down to his nose a little. Let's see, his eyes kind of got a shade right there. So anyway, guys, let me see. We got probably 10 minutes left. So obviously we're not going to get done, but we got them started a little bit, you know. I'm going to get a little bit more of some of his spots defined because that's what makes him who he is. Where's my tan color? Thanks for doing him. Aw, you're welcome. Well, he's not really, you know, just not much done to him, to tell you the truth. But, you know, hey, it's all, I come in and play no matter what. We come and play. I just wanted to really do some warm-ups for my other commission pieces, so I thought just coming in and sketching out some animals would be good. Okay, thanks, Juju. I'm gonna only be here a couple more minutes myself because the recording's gonna stop. So it's just like just playing, just doing a little bit of sketching and playing and whatnot. And you got to remember that these spots are like they're fur, so they're not like they're irregular. They're irregular. And there's a lot of blue shadow. No, it needs to be the darker one. Sorry guys, I'm just so quiet. Just got get it. You get in the zone. When no one's talking to you, you're just like, okay, just zoning in. Thanks, guys. It's okay for a quick sketch. I mean, I can't say I'm thrilled with it, but I think I put all my energy in the pug. I think I got most of my energy put into the pug. A little more paint under his chin. Let's do a little bit with the paint, be a little quicker. Some of these highlighted white areas. We can pop a little bit before we go. You wake up? Sandy. Well, anyway, guys, I guess that's pretty much all I got for today, for a stream, anyway. Got some other things to do. I gotta get things ready for Mom. Didn't get much done on his ears up here or anything. Let's see here. See where I'm putting this white? It really needs now another coat of blue and some more tan. Colors of, the umber color. But anyway, let's see, where's my little eraser? There's some of that chalk right there. So anyway, guys, it's probably not all I have time for. You already bought a new laptop. Hey, Sammy Jammy, Jessica. Oh, thanks, guys. Well, let me show you what else this is not done by any stretch of the imagination. This is not done. But let me hit it with the heat gun, and then I'll scroll up and show the pug again, because this has got some wet areas, and I don't want to see, like right there. I just set it. Thanks, Vicky. So let me scroll around here, see if I can sort of scroll around. Let me move all my paints so you can kind of see. All right, so here we go. This is as far as we got on the giraffe. It's not done, guys. So, yeah, it's not done. His neck needs to come out more like, where's my white? Here. Make his neck just a little. I'm trying not to get him into to the pug though. So there's, let me see if I can hold up so you can see his eyes a little better. And then here's our pug that we worked on for a couple hours. Sorry guys, he's going to have a shadow. There we go. Let me go this way. Here's his little face. So that was kind of fun. Look how big he is. I mean, you know, he's these are quite. Remember, I'm working on the art scroll. I mean, the roll of craft paper. So let me see. Am I zoomed in? Do I need to zoom out? Yeah, here we go. Probably not focused now. Hang on. One moment, please. All right, so you can see how big he is, how big the scroll is. So I don't know, Kimmer, I've drawn him. This is my sister-in-law's pug. Look, he's 12 inches wide, 12 inches tall. So you can see it's quite large because this is on a big scroll, roll of shipping paper. And then here's our giraffe that we're still working on. But you kind of, we got him again. From ear to ear, he's like 12, 15 or so inches wide. So he's quite large. It's hard to get that perspective on the camera, you know? So, okay, guys, so the recording's stopping. So thanks for being here.